Over the last few days in West Bengal, the Trinamool Congress and the Congress Party have been trading barbs. A section of the Congress's leaders in Bengal are unhappy with the possible tie-up and want to ensure that it doesn't happen, that it doesn't come through. The Trinamool Congress is also getting increasingly impatient as the Congress has ignored its deadline for seat-sharing talks. Now it is all-out war with both the parties attacking each other. In Punjab, a similar situation is playing out, with the Congress responding sharply to Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwat Mann's Ek Thi Congress jibe.
पंजाब ते दिल्ली च मां अपने बच्चे नूं दुनिया दी सब तो छोटी कहानी सुना सकती है. एक थी कांग्रेस.
Amid the India Bloc's seat-sharing talks for the Lok Sabha polls, a huge escalation in Punjab between the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress. The Congress hit back with a Ek Tha Joker retort. Punjab Congress leaders recently held huge rallies in the state to convey to the High Command that an alliance with the Aam Aadmi Party will be suicidal. In West Bengal too, a section of leaders are against an alliance with the Trinamool Congress. State Congress President Adit Chaudhary continues to attack Mamata Banerjee.
একটা রাজনৈতিক দল তার দেহে আজ দুর্নীতির ক্যান্সার, সেই ক্যান্সারে আক্রান্ত তৃণমূলের জন্য বাঁচার কোনো অ্যানসার নেই. তৃণমূল এ বাংলায় গান কেস.
There is a clear division between Delhi Congress and West Bengal Congress.
But talks have not completely broken down and there is possibility of rapprochement.
सीट शेयरिंग जितना जल्द हो जाए उतना ही अच्छा.
It was the Aam Aadmi Party and the Trinamool Congress that suggested Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge's name as the face of the India alliance for the 2024 elections. The Congress Party, sources say, is considering an alliance with several parties in several states, and a report will be submitted to the Congress President on Wednesday. But hopes of an alliance with the Aam Aadmi Party in Punjab and the Trinamool Congress in West Bengal seem to be slipping away, with leaders of these parties attacking each other very sharply. With Mohammad Ghazali in Punjab and camera person G.D. Shankar in Kolkata, Saurabh Gupta, NDTV.
Well, ahead of the big unveil of the new Ram Mandir in Ayodhya, the BJP has mega plans for celebrations. How is the party planning the big day? I'm joined now by my colleague Akhilesh Sharma, who has the details. Akhilesh, what does the BJP have on the cards?
Well, it's a mega drive for mobilization of people across the country. The BJP wants to ensure that every day 50,000 people go to Ayodhya and attend the program there, and also darshan of Ram Lala. So this is the program BJP has devised. Today there was a meeting at party headquarters which was headed by party president JP Nadu. He instructed that at every booth level the party has to mobilize and ensure that people from that booth go to Ayodhya. For that purpose, the trains can be arranged from 430 cities. More than 30 trains can run every day to Ayodhya. That's the big plan. And also he has advised that all those who are going to Ayodhya should not carry the BJP flag, and they have to make their own arrangement. But of course the arrangement for stay and food will be provided by the BJP there, but the ticket and everything has to be borne by the people themselves. So it's going to be a mega mobilization drive by the BJP that will start on January 25th and that will last till March 25th. By that time, you know, Vishnu, the Lok Sabha election would have been announced and the poll preparations will be in full swing. So at that point of time, the BJP will be ensuring that every day 50,000 people from across the country go to Ayodhya. And on January 22nd, when the Prime Minister Narendra Modi will formally inaugurate the Ram temple there, the party president has advised all the BJP workers at the booth levels that they should ensure that the proceedings should be made live and to be shown to all the people there at the booth.
All right. Thanks very much, Akhilesh, for sharing those details. Well, with the Ram temple opening just days away, NDTV has been reporting on many aspects of how the temple town has been a huge infrastructure push. But Ayodhya's story is not just about wide roads or a glitzy new airport or railway station. Many of its residents have lived here for decades, and two brothers, Shankar Lal Srivastav and Bhagwant Prasad Pahadi, have been stitching clothes for the Ram Lalla deity for decades.
58-year-old Shankar Lal and his elder brother Bhagwant Prasad fourth generation tailors in Ayodhya's Badi Kutia locality are the owners of this shop. The only one authorized to stitch clothes for deities in the temple town. The brothers have continued the legacy of their forefathers by stitching clothes exclusively for Ramlalla and other deities that reside in Ayodhya's temples. This machine was purchased by their great-grandfather in 1857 at the cost of 20 rupees. It worked for decades and was replaced with the new one in 1985. Each year, the brothers get an order of 7 sets of clothes from the government for a payment of rupees 1,100 per set per year. The other source of income for the brothers is from payments made by devotees who purchase clothes for idols from their shop. With the Ram temple set to open this month, the brothers hope they can continue to make clothes for Ram Lalla and also better their economic condition.
जैसे पुजारियों का तनख्वाह नियुक्त किया गया है, हमको भी तनख्वाह नियुक्त किया जाए और हमें वहाँ रामलला का पोशाक बनाने के लिए एक छोटा सा, जैसे हमारा एक छोटा सा दुकान है, वहाँ हमें छोटी सी दुकान दी जाए और प्रभु का निरंतर मैं सेवा करता रहूँ.
The old doors of this shop reflect the old Ayodhya, but with the new Ayodhya being built, the people working inside these doors hope that they will also see a new future. With camera person Rajesh Gupta, Pramod Srivastav and Tanish Punjabi for NDTV.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi is on a 2-day tour to Tamil Nadu, Lakshadweep and Kerala, his first trip in the new year, when the BJP is expected to give a big push to Mission South in the run-up to the elections in the next few months.
Bharathidasan University in Tamil Nadu's Tiruchirappalli was Prime Minister Narendra Modi's first stop, after which the Prime Minister formally opened a state-of-the-art international terminal at Tiruchirappalli Airport, a confluence of tradition and modernity built at a cost of 1100 crore rupees.
मैं दुनिया में कहीं भी जाता हूं तो तमिलनाडु की चर्चा किए बिना रह नहीं पाता. दिल्ली में संसद की नई इमारत में पवित्र सेंगोल की स्थापना की गई है.
The Prime Minister inaugurated 16 infrastructure projects worth nearly 20,000 crores that are expected to boost the economy and create jobs.
2014 से पहले के 10 सालों में केंद्र सरकार की तरफ से राज्यों को 30 लाख करोड़ रुपए के आसपास ही दिए गए थे. 2014 से पहले के 10 साल में तमिलनाडु को जितनी राशि केंद्र सरकार के मिली थी, उससे 2.5 गुना ज्यादा राशि हमारी सरकार ने दी है.
At Lakshadweep, the Prime Minister fulfilled his promise of a submarine optical fiber link that is expected to increase internet speed 100 times. Night in Lakshadweep and flies to Thrissur in Kerala tomorrow afternoon. The Prime Minister's first tour in the new year to the south of the country certainly sends an important political message. Out of the 131 Lok Sabha seats in the south, the BJP has never won in 84 seats. So with its Mission South, the party is certainly hoping to make gains in 2024. With camera person Nagraju, Uma Sudhir, NDTV.
In Manipur, where after violence on the first day of the new year, there's been another spell of violence reported from More on the Myanmar border. It's the second day of the new year, and in the last 24 hours, at least 4 people have died, 15 people have been injured, including 7 security personnel who had to be airlifted from More to Imphal, once again raising concerns over looted automatic weapons in the hands of people who really should have no weapons whatsoever, and how this represents a continued security concern. BM Sunzu and Ratnadeep Chaudhary have this report.
A curfew, much tension. At Lilong, in the Thobal district, just 15 kilometers from capital Imphal, a day after 4 people were shot dead and 8 people were injured. After indiscriminate firing with automatic weapons by a group of men who came posing as Manipur police commandos in vehicles resembling those used by security forces, allegedly for extortion. The incident has revived major concerns over looted weapons during Manipur's ethnic violence last year.
उन्होंने लॉ एंड ऑर्डर सिचुएशन को अच्छी तरह से मेंटेन करना चाहिए था। यूनिफॉर्म पुलिस कमांडो का ये यूनिफॉर्म ड्रेस पहना के यहाँ पे आके डिमांड करने का ये यहाँ तक उनका विल्स, यहाँ तक उनका ये हिम्मत आया है।
After months of ethnic violence in Manipur, in the new year violence continues in the state, and the bigger concern is the use of automatic weapons. Between May to October last year, in the peak of ethnic unrest, according to government data, 5,600 weapons were looted from police armory, and till October only 1,500 of them were recovered. 6.5 lakhs ammunitions were looted and only 20,000 were recovered in the same period. But this is not the only worry for Manipur. For past couple of days, Moreh along the Myanmar border has become a war zone between suspected militants and security forces. Today, rocket-propelled grenades were fired upon security forces, injuring 7 persons seriously.
We have been reported and from many sources, the mercenaries from the Myanmar side, their involvement is highly, possible. Operation is going on jointly with state security force and the central forces.
Lasting peace in Manipur appears to be a very difficult task right now. With BM Sanju in Lilong, Manipur, in Guwahati, Ratndeep Chaudhary, NDTV.
Well, fuel pumps in certain states are witnessing long queues over the last couple of days. This isn't a rush to fill up tanks before prices to go up. It's perhaps buying amidst apprehension that the truckers' protest against the soon-to-be implemented criminal code will hit supply if the protest does go on. There is a concern that the new laws, which state that you could be prisoned for up to 10 years in a hit-and-run case, is something which may affect their operations, but it is in a country which has the worst road fatality statistics on earth.
Amid an ongoing strike by truck drivers against stricter punishments in hit-and-run cases in the new criminal law, Chandigarh has imposed a temporary restriction on the sale of petrol and diesel. This after long queues formed outside fuel stations in the city, with some dealers even running out of stock.
This is the situation which has erupted here in Panchkula Sector 20's petrol pump, and you can see that all these people are now trying to fill up or stock fuel. There has been a kind of panic buying here.
Similar scenes were witnessed from across other states too, from Haryana to Himachal Pradesh to even Maharashtra.
लगभग 750 पेट्रोल पंप जो है हिमाचल प्रदेश के अंदर है और मैं समझता हूँ कि लगभग 100 पेट्रोल पंप ही ऐसे होंगे जिन पे शायद पेट्रोल डीजल की उपलब्धता भी है। उनमें भी जो गाड़ियों का जो जमावड़ा है वो इतना ज़्यादा है कि वो भी हम प्रॉपर तरीके से फ्यूलिंग जो है नहीं कर पा रहे।
This is what the truckers are protesting. According to provisions in the new criminal law, there is a 10-year jail term for hit-and-run cases. The government says stricter punishment has been brought in after Supreme Court observations. The Supreme Court had wanted stricter action against drivers fleeing accident spots. The government says there is a lesser sentence for those who report accidents to cops.
1 करोड़ गाड़ियां हैं, कोई ना कोई गाड़ी एक्सीडेंट हो जाती है। अगर हमारा ड्राइवर वहां रुकता है तो उस ड्राइवर को पब्लिक मार के और खत्म कर देती है, तो उसको मजबूरी में भागना पड़ता है। जो लॉ अमित शाह जी ने पास किया है कि 10 साल की सजा, ये बहुत ज्यादा है।
If this protest or the strike continues for another 24 hours, it is going to severely impact the supply of essential goods to the states of Punjab, Himachal and Jammu and Kashmir. but it will also harass the commuters who don't know what shape this protest will take in next couple of days. In Chandigarh, Mohammad Ghazali for NDTV.
As monthly GST collections rise in 6 years and outperform initial expectations, my colleague Sakshi Bajaj takes us through the details of the uptick in collections and what this means for India's economy.
India's GST collections outperform expectations. Remember, ever since GST has been implemented, that is since July 2017, monthly GST collections have witnessed a significant rise. In fact, the average GST collection in the first 9 months of FY24 alone have been at 1.66 lakh crore rupees. To refresh your memory now, the implementation of the goods and services tax has essentially helped the government achieve their focus on the one nation, one tax, and of course replaced multiple indirect taxes as well. Remember, good GST collection is an indication of compliance and consumption in an economy.